Three. Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. It's Russ here from Porkys Corner, the biggest gob in sport. Uh, we're doing something different today. It's we're going to do Gary and Russ's weigh-in. We'll talk about dieting and things like that. I struggled with weight last 10 years. So has Gary, and Gary's in Mauritius at the moment with his lovely wife Jane, and he's going to get weighed for us, and or tell us what it says on scales, and tell us what he's been eating and how he's gone on with his weight from last week. Because as you remember, we did the Manchester video last week, and Gary told us his weight, and he said we were going to do a weight this week in Mauritius. So I don't know what's been going on and what he's at or what he's done, but over to you, Gary. How are you?
I'm all right, pal. You?
I'm all right. What's weather like over there, Gary?
Oh, it's been a bit too hot, to be honest with you. It's not much hot, but it's been a bit too hot. It's in its 30s, 32. I would have thought that kind of. Yeah, you don't want to sit in. You don't want to sunbathe in it anyway.
Oh, that hot, yeah.
Hey, but yeah, trying to stay out of it really. But it's a gorgeous place. It's a great hotel. It's I've been to a few, and the layout here is just great, and there's just the Mauritian people are just so nice natured. It's untrue, really.
Are you all exclusive, Gary?
Yeah.
That'll be hard then, won't it?
He's laughing at that. Yeah, all inclusive. Yeah, we've not.
You've not been eating?
No, not much at all. Well, yeah, James was saying that. To be honest with you, I was ill for. Well, I'm still on antibiotics. When I got here, I had like like you can get cystitis.
Yeah.
Infection. So there was a lady in the shop downstairs who's studying at college, and she told me about bicarbonated soda. So I went and got that, did a bottle of that in, and it still didn't do anything. And I was just feeling generally unwell. So I went to reception, asked for the go doc, and he came to the room, did me obs and all that, and then said, yeah. And so he left me with antibiotics, and I'm on my 5th day tomorrow. And to be honest with you, today really, and back in yesterday, first time I've been feeling all right, not too bad.
Oh, so
yeah, but to go on to talk about weight, I'm a bit of an obsessive freak. So I've been keeping my eye on my weight, Russ, I'll be honest with you, and I want to say. And two things I want to say about this week, and it'll only prove itself this week when we're back in the UK. One's climate, because I've been racking my brains out what's going on, because in the UK last week I was 6.6, if I remember rightly. By the time I got here, just through travelling from the UK and eating plain food, 6.5 hours to Dubai and then 6.5 hours here. And you kind of get trapped into a situation of what they feed you, and they come on them trays, don't they? And there's like usually a little salad, a bun, a silver foot tray with either chicken and rice in it or something else. Then there's crackers and cheese and a little dessert, and you end up eating them. I didn't have the willpower not to, and then the same on the next plane. And when I actually arrived here morning after the jet lag, I was 16 stone 10.
Before holiday even started.
And the holiday started. But Jane will tell you, I'm not kidding. I've been so obsessive since, and I keep getting on the scales and thinking, why won't it come off? Why won't it come off the weight? Absolutely no idea. Whether it's the antibiotics, whether it's my body holding fluid in this hot weather, I haven't got the answers really until next week. I can tell you one little secret, and I could show it you on my phone. This morning I was 16.4.4. So that's how hard I've hit it since I've been here. I've had the shakes most days. Even skipped a meal one night.
Yeah.
The only bad meal this week is thinking, oh, you just do your shakes during the day and you can eat what you want at night. Was the first day we got here, went for India. And it was the morning after that, 16:10. And I thought, flipping it, there's no way I can't just stick, I'm going to have to do something a bit better. So, even the odd tea, we stayed in one night, and then last night I had just went and had a salad. Second night I think we had room service. Bit of a, I might with the burgers. I had a burger and threw the bread away. So tried really hard, but they think I'm stupid in a place downstairs because I keep going down with a cup of this chocolate powder, asking them to mix it in the kitchen, and they bring it out in three cups, a pint of milk, mixed with it. So yeah, I've tried, but like I say, I know that the 16.6.4 gave you is a morning time weight, and obviously I've got the morning time weight, and I've told you where it is, and I can show you where it is because I took a picture this morning.
Yeah.
But night time now, I mean, I'm going to weigh heavier. I know I will.
Well, look, when I get weighed in the morning, I'm usually 160 or 161. But if I get weighed at night, I'm usually 164, 165. So it's what you had in the day, innit? And then if you don't go to the toilet in the day, you usually go in the morning, don't you? So I won't read too much into that. But what you said about that weight plane and that, I'll tell you a little story here. I don't know if you know who Jamie McDonnell is, the boxer.
Yeah, do you? Well, I've watched him.
Yeah, well, he went to Dennis's. He were 8. I think he were 8-2-1. He went to Dennis's, and he only lost a couple of split decisions, had a draw. He went 13-0 with Dennis, said he won a world title. Then he left. He went to Eddie Hearn, and he had a really good run. He beat about 5 world champions, 5 or 6, I think. And when he finally got beat, that I know you, who's in a top 5 pound for pound guy, he's a killer. He fights Paul Butler next week this Saturday in Japan. When Jamie went out there to fight him, I think they've been doing something in Dubai or something, so he got a couple of fights, but he'd not eaten. But when Jamie got there, he was bang on weight before fights, and then he got there and overweight, and they were hell on. So they had to starve him for the time he was there. By the time he got in the ring, there was nothing on him. And they couldn't work it out. Well, what's going on here? I've not eaten. No, we've been on 2 flights. We've been around different time zones, and I think he'd only had a sip of water or something. He'd not eaten. So it affects your body, pardon?
Had he gone from cold weather, therefore, into hot weather in Dubai?
Well, I'm not. I think he went from England to Dubai. They did the camp there, and then they flew on to Japan. I don't know what had gone on, but they were bang on weight. And when they got there, not eaten on that last flight from Dubai to there, and he'd gone up in weight. And when there's no already on you anyway, you're only fighting a little bit over 8 stone. How do you get it off? If it's not to come off, you lose skeleton muscle, don't you? So I wouldn't read too much into that, putting that much weight on. What I do, Gary, I just forget this week and go enjoy your time with your wife and that, and start when you come back. Just get this holiday out of the way, kind of thing,
Yeah. What about weight? I might as well wait while I'm on.
Yeah, just go enjoy your sentence that. Look, if you want to go have,
I'm gonna weigh myself now.
Yeah, get on the scales and just tell us what it is. We believe you, because I know you're honest.
Hang on.
How did you?
Hey? I mean, do I have to do this like a proper boxer?
No, you don't, Gary. You don't. Well, you still do it as you.
That lady's watching you downstairs.
Oh
my God.
Well,
What have I done?
Right. Hang on now. I've got to just set you off there. Hang on. Lost to find the case. It's still there.
You have here, mate. Don't worry if you've dropped your phone. Just jump on the scales, like John Bugner.
Put on a case.
All that.
Where you there? Just hang on a minute.
Right.
Right. Hang on your back. Now I've took the can you hold it? Okay. Right, Jane's gonna do this now.
Is that okay?
Can you,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
bang on that, Jay.
stay there, Jane, don't move.
That's bang on. We'll get you looking trim, Gary.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off there now. I'm gonna let you see that.
Yeah.
Oh, can you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, hang on. Can you see?
Yeah, go on, hang on. Oh, it's gone off. Oh. Yeah, I seen what it were. Oh, we're not having a lot of luck here, are we? I'll keep it going. That were Gary from Manchester, Droylsden. He's weighing in. Hang on, in Mauritius for a fight with the food devil on his shoulder. Here we are. Gary's back.
Are we back?
Gary's back. Yeah, what did it say? 16 stone. What were it, Gary? 5 or something.
Hang on. Hang on 1 second. Sorry. 16.5.4.
16.5. So yeah, you're a pound better off than last week, then, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
just trying to get you back. Don't know how to get you back.
A pound. It's all right. Oh, a pound a week, Gary's good, isn't it?
Listen, Ross, I would be more than happy. More than happy with a pound a week, mate.
Yeah, £1 a week,
More than
10
happy.
week, £10, 20 week, £20. You just keep that up. Just keep that up. No, but what I do, I just enjoy your son. I hope, Jane.
Hi.
Let me do this. See if we can do this again.
He's weighing himself again.
Well, 16 what? 16.5.8 is that, Gary? Yeah.
Yeah.
16.5.8. Yeah. Well, you've lost some from last week. It's progress, isn't it?
Yeah. Listen, like I say, Russ, if I can lose a pound a week, I'm going to be more than happy.
It's better than putting it on, mate, isn't it?
As a 50, well, listen, all that tuck that's round my belly now, that's £56 in 12 months.
Yeah.
It's more than I'm striving for, isn't it? Even
Yeah.
at 15 stone.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got a better picture of someone else there, haven't I?
Yeah.
I don't know how to turn you. Oh yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Yeah. Well, listen, you're doing well. Just got to be positive, aren't you? It's hard though when you're in a place like that where you're stopping, isn't it? With all that grub about and beer and all that.
Yeah, but Russ, I've been dead honest with you, mate. You know what? You know what I've had to eat today?
What?
I had a shake, and then I was that hungry. I had a bowl of vegetables. That's it. Not had anything else.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how I've been living. So I truly believe that if I was at home and it was a morning weighing,
Yeah.
there'd be a pound or two more off than that.
Yeah. Yeah, but you'll get, when you get back, you'll get settled into your routine again, won't you? Going golfing and all that stuff, and walking and running and.
Yeah, well, we've got a game of golf tomorrow, haven't we, Jane? Jane's my caddy tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be good then, won't it?
Got a game of golf, yeah.
Brilliant.
We've only got 3 days left now. Come home Sunday.
Yeah.
That night.
Hey? Say again.
2 days on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's gone dark quick behind us, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has, yeah.
There's a load of boats, ships.
Have you been at pool?
No, not much.
Not well. We've been to the pool, but we've not. We've not actually been in it. To be honest with you, I was at the pool one day. We've just been slobbing around. To be honest with you, in and out of here and just walking about.
Yeah. You see, when you're like that, it's easy to start grazing, isn't it? When you're not doing no, innit? Is this why you're jotting ideas down for your businesses and stuff like that to keep mine ticking over?
But I have to have something to do, me, Russ. Yeah, I do. But not, yeah, I've not been grazing, eating food. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I
So
thought you might have been. So, well, at least you've lost some. And when you get back, if you're like 16-4, when you get back, it's been positive, hasn't it? I suppose.
I think I definitely believe that I will be. I don't think I've got the benefit for my efforts this week.
Yeah, well, you don't at first. I know someone that's been on a diet recently and he wasn't getting no efforts at first and he's jacked it in. But my other friend, Richard, he's just took 3 stone off. So
Is
he's,
it?
yeah, Richard's took
Yeah.
3 stone off in a month. He's proper got stuck in. So that's good. That's good. And has it not rained or out there? It's just red hot all the time because it's raining here non-stop.
No, it's not a drop of rain here, mate. Oh,
All it does in Manchester is rain anyway. They call it the rainy city, don't they?
yeah, is that light too bright behind us now?
No, it's all right. That's all right.
Is it all right? You see, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, brilliant. So you're doing all right then. So
Yeah, good. I think I've done well. Like I say, I don't think I've got the just reward this week. But I'm starting to get used to this not eating like I am.
fasting and that, yeah.
Yeah. You just got to get into it, and it's like anything, isn't it? And it's like I say to my Stay Fit team, whenever any of them lose any weight, it's when they put their head down and they get stuck in, and that's all this not eating is really.
Yeah, well, I've had today
Getting
two shakes and 2 bananas blended in with them, and I've done that 5 mile walk. That's it in rain. Hour and a half it took me, man.
It's the way it's got to be, though, isn't it? If you do want to do it, you've got to change something.
I just want to maintain it. I don't really want to go above 12 stone. 12 stone.
Well, I was just wondering that you put a bit on, and then you were talking to me about you wanting to get it off, but
what it is,
why would you want to get it off if that's your objective to put?
Yeah, I bought these jeans 32 waist and they fit me perfect. And when I put £3 on, I thought I got into them. I thought, oh, a bit tighter than normal. So I jumped on the scales. I thought, oh, and then I thought to myself, if I put this half a stone on that I'm trying to put on, I'm going to be knackered with my jeans, aren't I? I'll have to go get more jeans. So I thought, I'll just keep it at this now, just try and maintain it. And it's just a bit of discipline, isn't it, really? Because now I've had that fluid took out band, I'm like left to my own devices, aren't I, really? Obviously, I can ring them up and get them to come out and put it back in, and then they're going to give me an invoice. So I thought, well, I can't win either way. You either pay invoice or you buy new jeans, don't you? So I just thought, if you're seeing as you're doing it, I'll try and maintain mine and just stick to. It's no good me telling you to try these diet weight shakes and then me going out, coming to bed with a jar of Nutella. Because I can easily do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if I get depressed or feel like a bit fed up, I just go into the kitchen, Nutella, spoon, and I just sit here watching Froch versus Pascal. You know what I mean?
So really, you're quite vulnerable at the moment, then, aren't you? Because you could easily
very vulnerable, yeah, very vulnerable. I'm like, I could really.
Because I thought by talking to you a few weeks ago, I thought that you were like struggling to because obviously you were poorly in Turkey, and I thought you were struggling to put that weight back on.
Well, I were at first,
band, but you're not, have you?
Well, it's took me 4 months to get from 8 stone 13 to 11.8.
Right.
4 months to get that. But it's just been a gradual going up and up and up. If you remember, Scott Brunt got me all them drinks and I was sat here. All I was doing for the first 2 months, they bought me crates of them. I was like, but this is easy, and it was coming on and that. And then once I got to where I more or less wanted to be, I've had to ease up on it. But you get into that routine, don't you? I would put Peter Fury got me on this. She said, I know what you need. He told me to get peanut butter, and all other stuff, and put it in with whey and the full whey, not the diet, and full fat milk. Blend that in. He says we did it for Yui to get weight on Yui. So I thought I'll try that, and that worked. So I've got these shakes from Scott and Peter Fury's recipe, and I've just kept wolfing them down. But it's what you're putting in the shakes. So now I've just gone back to diet whey, semi-skim milk, one in the morning with banana, one at dinner with banana, and tonight I've got chicken and leek with mash, and that's it. That'll do me. So if I can maintain that, I'll be all right. I'll not go above 12, and I'll won't have to buy no jeans.
But is this shreds that we're using? Is that a
Yeah,
diet?
Shreds Diet Whey. Shreds, yeah, that's what it's called. Shreds. It's on Amazon. 4 kilo tub. I think it's between 35 and 40 quid, depending on what day you go. 4 kilo Shreds Diet Whey. Pint of shred, pint of milk, skimmy skin, blend it. One in the morning, one at the. You can put a piece of fruit in it, blackberries or banana, whatever, and a meal at night. It's just like the Slim Fast diet, isn't it? That my man were on for years, but the Slim Fast diet, it's not like a diet thing. It's like a meal replacement. Whereas this was diet. There's not really anything in it. It's just like having a pint of semi-skim milk twice in it. Obviously, I throw a banana in because you've got to have something in it, haven't you?
Yeah, it is when you think about it, and it's like it's the old slim fat. It's using shakes to get through the day and then having a meal at night.
And a meal at night. But it's a lot of people who've said to me it's not working for me. They've jacked it after the week because it's hard. After that first week, it's easy.
I actually, the more and more I think about it, they call drinking drugs. Yeah, but I think food needs to be in that family because I don't think most people in this world realize that they've got a food problem.
Well, a lot of people have. I mean, look at Elton John. I read his book years ago in jail, and he had problems with weight, drink, and drugs. I've had problems with weight, which is food, and drugs. Never a drink, but weight, and drugs. Food and drugs, should I say? Because I've got addictive personality. I gambled for a bit years ago for about 2 months and blew everything I had, and I stopped that because there's no worse than having no money. But for me, it was food, and obviously just rubbish, eating rubbish all the time, sweet stuff. So obviously, when I was heroin addict, you just live on chocolate, don't you, and crisps and stuff, and full fat. You don't have diet pop. You have the sugary pop. Became addicted to sugar,
Yeah.
right? Crispy squares, stuff like that, twirls, topic. So I was just eating rubbish all the time, never ate a balanced meal. But now I'm more disciplined in a lot of things now, and I think I'm able to battle it. And it's nice to have a challenge, isn't it? It's quite challenging, knowing that I've got about 6 jars of Nutella in cupboard and I've not touched them yet. They keep winking at me when I go to get some soup or something out of the shut door. You know what I mean?
I was laughing. I was laughing today to somebody in this Stay Fit group because they all get weighed in on Thursday morning.
Yeah.
And I was saying to him, "Well, it's coming to something in it when you think you're being naughty eating a bowl of veg."
Yeah.
That's kind of where I am at the minute. And when you think about a lot of people, right, they carry on drinking pints of lager, don't they? Yeah. They carry on drinking full fat Coca-Cola, loaded with sugar. Yeah. And they're not even counting them calories as dieting or as if they're doing anything wrong.
Did you know a Mars bar, same calories as a pint of lager? You know a Mars bar?
Yeah, but it is, yeah. Yeah, people, it's so easy.
You've had 8 Mars bars, haven't you?
Yeah. But some people I'll take it in chocolate, won't they? Some people will go and drink 8 pints. Problem with my 8 pints is it's straight to chippy or a kebab shop.
Yeah, you like kebabs, don't you, Gary?
But I'm glad to say that the alcohol isn't really in my life as much anymore. I seem to have kind of gone through that. So it's not. But me and Jane went out last night, and we skipped tea. There was a nice little resident band on here, and we just had 2 or 3 gin and slimline tonics with Coca-Cola Zero chasers.
You like them, don't you? Them zeros, Gary?
Yeah. And we were happy, weren't we, Jane? Mm-hmm. Jane said it was the best night we've had since we've been here. Yeah. Just chilling, just watching the show.
Brilliant.
So it was good.
That's brilliant. So everything's all right on the Western Front then, yeah?
It's good, mate. Yeah, it's good.
Well, listen, thanks for coming on Porky's Corner, Gary, and telling us your way in and how your holidays going and that. And that's fantastic.
All right, mate. Fingers crossed for next week.
Yep, that's brilliant. Well, listen, do you want this out tonight or tomorrow?
We're out tonight.
Right, then I'll get it straight out for you then. All right.
I've got people waiting for it at 8 o'clock.
All right, then. Well, I'll get it out now then. All right, my friend.
All right,
Take care. Peace out, Gary. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye, Jane. Bye.
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 See you, mate. Bye bye.